Hello and welcome back, friends. It is Rob again here with the Pegasus Expedition in episode 2, and we are going to start to push out, right? So we just met the Tamanin Empire, and they are not happy about us being here. They're saying that all the things that owned or that are currently owned by the Roar clan are technically theirs by de jure, and I don't really like that. I don't really like that at all. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to increase our infrastructure here. I definitely need more rare earth, so hopefully I believe I had some stuff coming up here, right? Yeah, we have some mines and stuff being built here that are going to help with our rare earth production. We're going to go ahead and let turns go by here for a minute, and I think for right now, based on what I've played before, the Roar clans are going to kind of stop fighting back because the Tamanin Empire has basically told us that we can't do anything more. So welcome, we are assembling because of the contact we've made with yet another new species. Yes, we received an audience call from the so-called Tamanin Empire. We had a short conversation with the representative. We got the scarce information you sent us about the species, but what did they actually want from us? We sent you all we know. Their motives, well, apart from them being a self-claimed empire, claiming that all the systems we've occupied are de jure part of their empire, and telling us subtly but menacingly to stop our expansion immediately. De jure part of their empire, to leave the Roar clan alone, that's, well, impossible. They're asking for quite a lot, sure, but we have to be somewhat, but we have a bit of somewhat habitable land already. We are not stopping here. We are here to provide Earth a chance against the Colossals. Does what we have now give us a chance? You think this is enough to win the war? These few sandballs of a planet? It is clear that it's not enough. We need more, a lot more, to have any chance back home. These sandballs hardly matter. So you agree that we must go on, ignore this empire and go on? We know too little to make a well-informed decision, but there are no other options, so yes, we agree. Minister Madan, we are risking another war while we haven't finished the first one yet. We are risking it with a civilization we know almost nothing about, and all the little we know about them points to them being a local superpower. Fair enough, but what do you suggest for our course of action? It is obvious we cannot avoid a disagreement with the Tamanin Empire in the long run. I suggest we try to avoid escalating disagreement into a war, or at least try to prolong that for as long as possible. Yeah, let's appease them. We could play for a while, make it at least look like we were slowing down while strengthening our fleets and economy. At least that. Going to war headlong with anything we make is just unnecessary risk-taking. I still think we should not waste time appeasing anyone. Man, what an American. We should also mind the risk of overextension, Admiral Reed. Slowing down here allows us to develop our infrastructure, supply lines, and production. We can't win wars without them. Very well, we will slow down a bit. That will be all this time. Alright, so we've got buildable things here. Do we have anything that's worth dropping what little we have left? Oh, we've already done that here. Okay, so nothing. Yeah, that's right. We already tried to build through here, but we did get Gyoka here. Natural beauty, so increases long-term happiness. And that's all we can build here. We've got these two fleets. I'm going to go ahead and repair this fleet if I can. I cannot, so we're going to have to wait a couple more turns. Oh, wait, we have an unsolved communication. Someone wants to meet you in the council room. Okay. Director, have you got a moment? Not sure, of course. Do you think we took the right approach in the audience of the Tamanin? I want to call them Tamarins. I suppose, weren't we nice and everything? Oh, you mean the nice words? Well, sure, but we refuse to give any meaningful information. The game of nice words is one thing, but the one of actions is completely different. And in that game, we didn't play very nicely. Diplomacy sure is complicated. Unnecessarily complicated. I've got a reputation for being blunt and unfriendly, you know. Because I like to get to the point and tell things the way they are. If you're already screwed, why should we pretend we're negotiating as equals? To make them feel better? You're of that school, are you? Make the opponent's negotiator feel good about selling their soul to you? I've encountered those before, and the only way we can make them feel better was because I felt good for not being like them. Your approach surely works when you're negotiating from the stronger position, but what about the other way around? I'm not going to pretend to be anything really. I'm not either. When you need results and fast, there's no room for that. And you were chosen here because you were responsible for the formation of the Pegasus Expedition. I was the main representative of the European Union. We needed the world to lay down any disputes and conflicts, and quickly. With plenty of talking, persuading, threatening, and some pressure applied here and there, we achieved that. Were results above everything else? There was a price, and we paid it, though some paid more of it than others. But I think you agree that it was a price that needed to be paid. If you say so. I do, but anyway, thank you for your chat, sir. Of course, Evan. Of course, Evan. Alright, so... I still don't have enough, do I? Need 683. Oh, I didn't actually get to end my turn. That's right. I think what we need to do, though, is upgrade to supply hub. Because that's... Is that where a lot of our stuff's coming from? Yeah, it'll be good to upgrade that because it's going to boost our outcome there. We'll see what it does once it builds. I think it's just 2 turns. Letter from the Tamanan Empire. Dear human Zeus-Link fleet and the director, we have a somewhat constructive dialogue in our recent audience. The Tamanan Empire wishes you to carefully consider the consequences of your future actions and thus choose them well. With all respect. Okay. Oh, we have another unresolved communication from Al Mustamara. Director, Zeus-Link Council. I'm glad you are seeing this the same way I do. Admiral Reed is no doubt a great military leader, but in politics he's a little straightforward. Yeah. Transit station. So right now our galactic reputation is that of a diplomat. Okay, and then so our transit station has been completed at Zoka. Our supply network is growing. So does that mean we have... Okay, no, we're going to have to... 2 more turns for that. Mine's complete. We've completed factory automation, which is going to increase the unit production. Shipyards 100%. Then we have self-repair protocol, which is close. We're on to it next. We're going to get 57 per turn. So that means in 4 turns we'll have that. I have a feeling that the easiest, like the thing that's going to kind of turn things into our favor is by taking this habitable planet. So we're now gaining 258 per turn, which is good. But we still are really slow on the rare earths. So now we have this supply hub complete. Where else is a good place that's... Okay, this is definitely... 9 rare earth, 12 rare earth. So let's go ahead. Can we build a transit station here? Not enough resources. Probably need more rare earth. Funny enough. Alright, so it looks like our side here is now kind of defended by the 1st Expeditionary Fleet. We have received another audience invitation from the Tamaran Empire director, and again, I don't think it's good news. It's the Empress herself. Empress, yes, we were doubting if they were worth the word empire. Well, it turns out they've been an interstellar empire for around 800 years after dominating their home system for centuries. Huh, I see. And the Empress, Intan Solik of the Solikan dynasty, is the current head of the house that has been ruling the empire for the last 3 centuries. She's old, but she has ruled for 40 years, and I've understood that she has sort of pulled the empire out of internal chaos to unify it under her rule. Oh, this is great. Sounds like she's not going to be an easy one to convince about our most peaceful intentions, especially when they are not that peaceful. How big is this Tamanan Empire? How much stronger are they militarily, for example? I'm not an expert in that, but it's big. The largest power in the whole galaxy, and probably the most advanced as well. If it comes to a war with them, we'll be in trouble. That much is obvious. We'll need to avoid direct conflict with them for now. We are not ready for this. Absolutely. Likely a smart strategy. Do we accept the invitation, Director? Yes. We'll take the invitation and hope that... Oh, hi, pretty bird. Humans, Empress, I have come here personally to tell you a few hard truths. Very well, I do not know what you think of yourselves and your abilities. I cannot comprehend how you think that you are able to challenge us or even cause us mild trouble. Well, this is not good. This is the Tamanan Empire, the oldest, the strongest, and most advanced civilization this galaxy has ever seen. And you, after gaining some free victories over a rabble of mouse-trick grunts, think you're invincible. No, Empress, if you please allow me to... No, the time of allowing you to is over. You may go back to where you came from, and don't worry, you will hardly be missed. Or you can stay and see if you really are that invincible. I see. Good, we have been here for 1,000 years. During those years, we have faced a dozen overconfident upstart races like you. Holy crap, this bird doesn't like me. And it turned out that none of them had what it takes to face us. I wonder if you will be any different. It seems that we have very little more to say to each other, Empress Sintan Salik. We bid you farewell. So the meeting went worse than expected. There was no room for easing tensions or appeasement. The Empress basically came and told us to stay clear. Great. She was very clear that if we stay in the Pegasus Galaxy, we will find out whether we are invincible as we think we are or not. Not much room for interpretation. It's either leave or suffer the consequences. I already informed the U.S. Expeditionary Fleet and the Dara's Combine fleets about this. Admiral Reed has communicated that it's Pegasus or nothing. Guess which one we choose. Reed tends to be a bit blunt, but he has a point. I don't think we'll have the luxury of a real choice here. There will be no other portal and no other new galaxy to save us if we pull back. So we are headed to another big war. Another war, a big one this time. I don't know how much time they'll be giving us to decide, but we must immediately start preparing at our full capacity. This will be tough anyway, but we must do it all we can. Are we going to go public about this and officially mobilize the fleets? Hell yeah, we are. The situation is what it is. No use in hiding it. Yeah, mobilize all fleets. Hopefully that gives me some sort of like production bonus or something. Alright, build a transit station. And then end turn. What I can do now though is since all these guys are here, alright, let's see what's repaired and what's not. Since I don't have to worry about this entire system here. Director, we've been discussing a certain subject for a while now. When fighting the Colossals, the way reconnaissance worked was flying close enough and then getting away in time with no need to be discreet. However, here, we could use some more refined espionage because we might not want to let the ones being spied on find out that we're being spied on. Yeah, I said that we should form a special unit out of the people in the planetary invasion forces. Those are the ones that are most versed in small unit tactics and close combat if necessary. So we take some people from EU PIF to form what exactly? The European Union Special Operations Force. The USAF, to be more compact, but not exactly any clearer. Really, yes, some bureaucrat somewhere at home had already decided how we should name our forces. Names aside, it would involve training a small elite units of operatives capable of very sensitive actions in enemy territory, both spying and even sabotage if necessary. Yeah, that should be able to do all kinds of things, but we'll of course start with a pilot project first, forming one unit and seeing how everything works out. Very well, inform me when they're ready for action. There's a lot of talking. Lord. My mouth is tired. Alright, so let's see what we got here. This fleet is good to go. So we're going to go ahead and move them here. This fleet, however, needs to be repaired. Can we do that yet? No, we cannot. So, and then there is no other fleets. This fleet needs to be repaired too. We're closer to being able to do that, but we're going to need to maybe negotiate for some more rare earths since we don't have many of those. Let's do that, and then we'll see how much I can get from minerals. Completely in favor. Can I drop one a little bit? Strongly in favor. Okay, good. So we got more rare earths, which means we can actually repair one of these fleets now. Not this one. But we could repair this fleet here. So we'll go ahead and repair. Oh, no, not enough resources. What are we missing? Oh, now I don't have enough minerals, but we'll have more than enough next turn. Wow, the Rorklands are actually doing a number on these guys up here. Alright, so this system now builds 12 rare earth. Wait, they were before. So let's boosting systems resource generation and allowing fleets here to travel instantly within the supply network. We're going to go ahead and build that because I need it. We need more technology. So now we have the ability to self-repair. Okay, great. So let's do the Hermes radar array. Population growth. Diplomatic aid. II. You gain 50% increased relations from successful treaties. Let's go ahead and do the Hermes radar array first so we know what's going on in surrounding jurisdictions. Surrounding systems. That's what I meant to say. Tamanin declaration of war. I see that you have made your decision. We tried to be patient with you, but you didn't have your chance. Oh my god. The Fires of Anabah. This is not good at all.
We didn't exactly arrive here quietly, for sure. But we were never seeking this, and it was only going to get worse. At Anabah, we would see for good who were here to stay.
This is not good at all. I'm at war with 2 major clans now. I was hoping for more time. So this is it. The respite is over. Damn it, here we are. The EWC will meet ASAP to discuss our strategy. In any case, we should mobilize all our forces in preparation. I'm afraid we're really not ready for this, no matter how much we try to prepare now. Probably not, but what else do you suggest? Praying, maybe? There's no way out of this mess. We'll just have to come through somehow. While waiting for the EWC meeting, I suggest moving our forces towards the borders of the Tamanin Empire. We'll begin the necessary precautions. Where's the Tamanin? That's the Ika clan. I don't even see the Tamanin in here. The Roar. Alright, so someone wants to meet us. Director, what's the matter, Carolina? Nothing specifically, I'm just a little disappointed. We are running away from a war only to bring it here. We're the invaders here, Director. We're fighting for our survival. That means we can't be too picky about what that means. I mean, it's kind of sucks, right? Do we deserve to exist more than everybody else? I know, I don't disagree with what you're doing here. I just don't like it. How did you end up being a soldier if you dislike war this much? Well, it was one of the few career opportunities available that didn't come with a price tag. Besides, isn't a soldier who dislikes violence a lot better than a soldier who likes it? You know, the war junkies? There must be more to it than just the price tag. You wouldn't have been successful otherwise. Don't get me wrong, sir. I like the army, just like a firefighter probably likes their job while they also very much dislike fires. It's that simple. And I'm fine with this job I have now. It's far too important for me not to, though it's less simple, less exciting, and less fun too. But we're not here because of that. I'll do just about anything that needs to be done here, whether I hate it or not. I know the stakes. Very well, carry on. So, alright, are we done building this thing here yet? One more turn. But I believe we have enough to repair this now. 683, 133. Man, I'll tell you what, these rare earths are really hard to get. Almost too hard to get. I'm going to go ahead and move this fleet up. Because what I'd like to do, I think, is take this out. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So with this fleet and this fleet, oh no, not these 2 fleets, not the 3rd fleet. I don't want this 3rd fleet. Stop. No, stop. I'm telling you. We'll send this one, the 54, because I want to take bow. Alright, we'll go ahead and fight. Consider what we have here. So we have a lot of guerrilla groups. I think the 2 attack groups are going to work out really well in this one. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Speed things up a little bit. Here, let's go ahead and drop some missiles here. Alright, we're going to drop some missiles here because it looks like they're building up some forces there. I'm afraid they're going to jump there before we get there. I'm hoping that we jump here at the same time, actually. Because this is going to be, yeah, uncontested. Let's do it. Alright, good to go. Winning battle. My threshold's coming, though. Their threshold's a little bit higher. So even though I'm winning, we're still going to be retreating. Which is okay, because I have that second group. We might be a little bit more... We're going to be a little bit more aggressive this time. So, in this case, we're going to go ahead with a frontal assault. And we're going to start. We're actually going to bring this frontal assault here, though. And I have a feeling we're just going to crush this one. Okay, good to go. And we got nukes and missiles here. It looks like we're going to be able to beat them. Yep, there we go. Alright, so that means we'll have that one system here that's going to put us kind of in a spot, right? So we want bow really badly. Looks like we could take bow, actually, funny enough. Let's see, what do we have here? We have all these fleets that need repairing. Hopefully they're repairing themselves soon, right? Like, that's what this self-repair protocol was supposed to be doing. Let's see. Unlocks a self... Okay. Oh, we have to build it. We have to put it on here. Advanced firing computers, self-repair protocol. There we go. We'll do that with everything. I don't see a point not to. So we'll do this here. We'll do this here as well. Oh, we can't here. Unless we can replace that. We can. All right. And then we're going to do that here. Self-repair protocol. And then we have artillery and cruisers. And then we're going to probably... Oh, we don't have any... We don't have any more. All right. Fleet was defeated, but then we took control of the full care system. But it also means here, right? That we're... Nope, we're not yet. Okay, almost there. Wonder if they're going to come back. I'm hoping maybe the first expeditionary fleet attacks this place. Reinforcements from Earth. Ooh, Earth provides more fleet service, the best they have. Maybe there'll be enough to win at Anabah. So it has begun. Yes, it's all or nothing kind of situation. With act decisively and fast. What is your force's status? How fast can we strike? This outcome is hardly surprised. We've been ready for a while. Absolutely ready. All we need to do is decide on the course of action. According to our intel, the rallying point of the Tamanid fleets is the Anabah system, right at their border. The Empress is there already with her guard corps, at least 2 border fleets, and a swift deployment elite detachment. It's not even close to their full strength. I think they already outnumber us. They are assembling their army right at the front lines. This seems like a strategic mistake to me. It might be, but it's likely caused by their domestic politics. Intense Salik apparently has had the strongest grip of the Empire in a century, but even her power is not absolute. It's likely that she cannot afford to look weak at home, and letting us advance into their territory while assembling the fleets somewhere else, far away, would have been seen as a weakness. We could exploit that. The Empress is sitting within our reach with less than a third of our military force. What are you thinking? We should use this time and we have to prepare a defensive strategy. We need to achieve a defensive victory to force them back into the negotiation table. No, we need to strike now, right where it hurts them the most. We go to Anabah and we go to the Empress. That actually makes sense. Yes, that's exactly what we should do. Strike off the head of the snake. I'm glad you see it my way, Admiral Perron. Divide and conquer instead of waiting until they're no longer dividing and then failing. I see your point, but it's a big risk, a huge risk. We don't even know enough of what to expect at Anabah. Victory. We'll be expecting victory, Admiral Madan. I'm sure you'll be expecting that, Admiral Reed, but do you know what I mean? Wait, you do know what I mean. And I do, and nevertheless, I'm telling you this is how we're going to win this thing. We will gather our best forces nearby, let's say the Varroa system, then we strike quickly and violently. We'll catch them off guard. If this fails, we aren't going to stop them elsewhere. By committing our best units to this, we'll be playing all we have with this one card. Very well, let's do this. We accept the plan. Excellent. The fleets will be placed under Zeus's Link's command immediately, organize our movement to Varroa, and then into Anabah. I'm still a little surprised you want us to take the lead on this. Well, it's a compromise, but it doesn't compromise our abilities. Good luck, Admiral Perron. Admiral Reed and I will join the attack, but you will retain the highest command, Admiral Perron. Best of luck to all of us. So Admiral Reed's plan is quite simple, but hopefully something the Tamarins aren't expecting. We need to move our best fleet and the ones we're given command of to the Varroa system. And we're in a hurry, really. If we wait too long, Empress Salik will have her fleets ready, and that is something we cannot withstand. Alright, so where the hell is this? No room for Dara's fleet in Zoka. We're trying to move a fleet through the portal into the Zoka system to reinforce it, but there is no room for it. We will make room. Where? What? Okay, so Varroa is there, and the Anabah system is there. So we have to take this. Alright, so can we put some, like, okay, we've got artillery, so we're going to want artillery. And then, do we have more? We have more for the damage, just overall damage. So 47 to the 39. Can we move anything forward? What do we have here? We have this fleet. It's not repairing it. So yes, it is. It was at 7. Now it's at 8. Whoop-de-doo. 186. All right, so we're going to move these guys. Okay, so you're going to move down here. Actually, you're going to move down here. You're going to move down here. We're going to move here with this one. And we're going to move here with this one as well. And where is it? How is it? So she's saying she has no way of getting a fleet to us, but I don't see how that's possible. Is that because, yeah, this one's probably in need of pacifying. All right, we'll go ahead and move forward. And then I believe what we'll do is take Irjav first. Wow, they're actually doing a pretty good job of fighting back against their fleets, which is no bueno. All right, so before we move our fleets, can we... Oh, we can't give them any. Oh, yeah, we can. All right, so they have cruisers. Let's go ahead and give them cruiser damage. And then what else do they have? They have frigates, artillery, a lot of cruisers. So, and then here we have cruisers, frigates, artillery. They have a lot of artillery. Let's go ahead and give them artillery. Oh, we don't have that. Okay, never mind. All right, so we'll take this 217. I have a feeling we'll win this fight. Auto. Let's go ahead and just crush them real quick, please. All right, that wasn't even a... All right, so, and then I guess looks like they still don't have the ability to meet us. Where the... Crap. All right, let's see what we can do here. Can we move in? All right, we're going to go ahead and attack them. Let's see. No, we're going to need to do a frontal assault. We're going to need to do it here. No, we'll do it here. Because we really can't afford to not crush them. And really, honestly, they're holding the line, so we've got to be able to crush the crap out of them. So it looks like we're going to win even with just our first fleet, which is good. Very good. All right. So we've taken that. We'll probably want to send one of these back. Just one. Come on. Let's go ahead and click, right click. Just one of you guys go back. There we go. And then you... Oh, no, not this fleet. This fleet will come back over here. All right. That means we've got Bo. So where is the habitable one? There we go. It's habitable. Deep earth veins. So we're going to want to build... Oh, we can't. We don't have the resources yet. That sucks. I don't know how to get the third fleet at the target. So the target would be there. Where's our strongest fleet? This one here, but it needs to be repaired. I'm hoping that they can start to fight back a bit here, so I don't have to worry about my 6. We successfully occupied the bow system. That should help our settling efforts. Certainly. Well, it turns out it's actually just desert, but it's habitable nonetheless. It's not ideal, but it's something. We'll need better worlds to build something off the scale of the Unity and Anova Burno systems we used to have in the Milky Way. But it's something. Please follow me, sir. We've got some organizing to do. Alright, can we repair this fleet? 205? Yes, we can. 4 turns. I've repaired it, right? I'm repairing it? Yes, I am. Okay. Okay, so now we have the Hermes radar array. We want to go to the Pegasus pattern ship plating, and then we'll look at other things soon. Can we get operatives yet? I don't think we can we? No, there's no operatives. What about you? You also could use a repair, but man, you're going to be there for a while for sure. Alright, this fleet's really strong. We'll go ahead and move it there. What about you? That's the fleet that we're repairing. We're going to need to wait 4 turns, but I don't know if we can wait 4 turns. Oh man. Do we just take this one and go ahead? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and cut off this. Alright, so ooh, look at that. They've got stuff there. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, we'll leave them there because I don't want to worry about a counterattack. Man, look at that. Jeez, they are way bigger than they have any right to be. That's concerning. That is very concerning. Alright, we're going to go ahead and take these guys out. Alright, so that's our first attack with the Tamarins because they're purple. And now we have this system, and then we're going to have to attack these guys quickly. 170. Oh my god. They are very strong. We're going to go ahead and give them a repair protocol. Not enough resources. I don't even have 200. My god. The Al Mustara, whatever, that Mustamara fleet has to do something. We're totally screwed because they're like encroaching in our stuff. And I can't do that. Self-repair protocol. There we go. You can do that too, can't you? Can't you? Please tell me you can. Yes. All right. Good to go. And then we'll start to expand their other capabilities. So they got cruisers, frigates. So they're cruisers and frigates. All right. I can do that next turn. My bad. I've carved out a little niche here. A little plate. Nice little, like, beachhead. How many more turns? 5 turns. I thought it was less than that. Alright, so it looks like definitely the first expeditionary fleet is doing way better than our other friends here. I wonder if it's not worth... Oh god. Sir Ganu's the first use of operative has finished training and now in Zoka, ready for action. This will hopefully ease our intelligence situation. We're working with somewhat lacking understanding of the situation due to not having our eyes behind further lines. I know, so let's do this. If you deem this unit useful enough, we can train more. For larger scale training of use of forces, we will need a specialized facility. It goes in our formal language by Intelligence Bureau, but it'd be basically a base of operations and a training facility. Yes, I said if you deem them useful enough, Director, but the fact is there's a lack of tools for reconnaissance and espionage, and this is what we have or could have. We'll send this unit on a mission and then see when and where we could construct that bureau. Director, we're about to send a report to the European Parliament about our progress. I bet that they're already asking whether we found some everything solving miracle and are ready to come back. To be honest, it's not far from that. The situation here doesn't look too bad, but we haven't got an awful lot to report yet. And there are no miracles. It'd be better if they didn't expect one. They are fighting a losing war back home, and they're holding a very thin line around our solar system. No wonder if they're getting a little desperate. So what do we report? Tell them we're doing well and it's looking good. I bet they could use some good news for a change. We don't want to give them unrealistic expectations, strictly the truth. Yep. Good. They need to be basing their decisions on the facts, not some half-truths. Sometimes you're happy when you don't know how grim the situation really is. It's not like they have much other choice but to trust us. I don't think they'll be giving up no matter how bad everything looks. Well, I will send the report. Hopefully this is the right course of action. It is now. I do as I said already. Do as I said. Oh, look. Okay, so they should be repaired soon. Did I not repair them? I could have sworn I repaired them. Oh, here's the one I repaired. Alright. But they should be done soon too. Alright, so this one's the big one. 192. These guys will be strong here after I give them... Because they've got carriers, artillery. We've got a lot of carriers and artillery. So let's go ahead and provide them the carriers and artillery one. And that'll bump them up. And then we have, we have the operations guy. So let's go ahead and see what we can do to bring him here. Not enough movement points? Well, what about here? And then what about here? Wish I could just queue it up. What if I dropped into... Oh, I don't know. Okay. So let's try some diplomacy here and free trade rights. I'll give you some science. Alright, so with that, can we also... Have we also done that with these guys? I feel like we did, right? Free trade rights. No, we didn't. What the hell? Could have sworn we did. Resources. Do you want some of that? Do you want some minerals? What do you want? Okay, how about we give you... No, I don't want to give you anything. Never mind. I'll take what I've got for now. It doesn't tell me when I should do this. I have a feeling I have to do it soon. In fact, I might just wait until next episode. Sir, the pressure from home sure is heavy. It's also complicated, always complicated when your superior is a politician instead of a soldier. It's the European Parliament. When they ask, we answer. Simple as that. This is understandable. I know they have the right to meddle as they want. No. Let's just go ahead and say that. Alright, 197. They're slowly repairing. Let's go ahead and repair that fleet. And we'll repair this one too, I guess. 2 turns. I don't know how to tell when it's being repaired. Oh, there it goes. Alright, repaired. This one should be done. It said 4 turns. It's been more than 4 turns. I have a feeling now I need to start moving into that Anabah system. I knew you'd attack. Alright, you know what? We're going to hold the line. No retreat. But you're going to come see that next episode. Until then, this is Rob from eXplore. I don't want to show you anymore because you know what? Quite frankly, we've got more to come. And I'm right up on my time limit. So until next time, this was Rob from eXplore. Keep exploring.